Welcome back to the stream, y'all. Today, you already know we got a new death battle. I think this death battle dropped Sunday. I'm a couple of days behind. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, man. We're gonna turn captions on and let's get it popping.
Say your prayers.
This is gonna be good, y'all.
Versus Denji.
The vessel of Sukuna
Yuji versus Denji. He's the vessel of
versus
He's the vessel of Sukuna. Okay, so Yuji. My bad. Who do y'all got? Yuji or Denji? I want to say I like Denji, but I think Yuji is really overpowered.
Chainsaw Man.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Death battle's back, baby.
If Yuji Itadori was one thing, he was strong. As his grandfather lay dying, he made Yuji promise to help others and not to die alone.
True.
A promise Yuji would keep by joining Jujutsu High.
83 years old. What?
Sorcerers training to rid the world of curses.
Essentially monsters manifested by humanity's fears, hatreds, and anxieties.
Just one problem for Yuji. Unlike everybody else, he didn't have a magical curse technique. Oh no, he had something way worse.
After consuming a cursed finger, like a literal finger, Yuji became possessed by its original owner, the King of Curses, Ryomen Sukuna, sorcerer in history.
And Yuji's willpower was the only thing holding Sukuna back from controlling his body, killing everything in sight, and taking over the world.
So Yuji got to know his surly new roommate, and perhaps one day he would show him a kinder, gentler path.
A classic shonen hero's journey if I've ever heard one. Yuji would track down and nosh on the rest of Sukuna's cursed fingers before they caused any more trouble.
Fulfilling his late grandfather's
So he eating
wish
all the
to
fingers.
use his strength in service of others, surrounded by friends.
Helps that he's getting a first-rate education from the
I ain't gonna lie,
strongest
y'all. I
sorcerer
turned
alive
this down
today,
to the diamond. This is a
Gojo.
little too low
Gojo
for
would
me.
teach Yuji to harness and manipulate the absolutely absurd amount of cursed energy he inherited from Sukuna.
Cursed energy is basically like evil ki,
Okay.
and Yuji can use it to see invisible curses and enhance his already superhuman strength and martial arts skills he learned from his gramps, making him a monster in close quarters combat.
Yuji knows Taido, a Japanese martial art
Taido.
derived from Okinawan karate. It focuses on agility and flexibility with the inclusion of spins, twists, tumbles,
Yuji
drops,
got some
rolls,
hands,
and
y'all.
fleet footwork.
Which he combines with jujutsu techniques like divergent fist. Yuji strikes an enemy so fast that his cursed energy takes a second to catch up, hitting his opponent twice and messing up their rhythm.
By
Wow,
perfecting that
that's
timing
crazy.
and applying
Okay.
cursed energy within 1 microsecond of a hit, Yuji can achieve the Black Flash, increasing the power of his hit by a factor of 2.5. A feat that would require reaction speeds nearly 1,000 times faster than sound.
It's basically impossible to do at will. You're so in the zone when you pull it off that it fully restores your cursed energy and boosts your output to 120%.
Damn.
Yuji's Black Flashes are so strong in particular, the author himself stated that 5 in a row would have been enough to instantly kill the special grade curse Jogo.
Who
Wow.
did this? And this? And this?
How many has Yuji ever done in a row, you ask? 7.
And that's not even the nastiest thing about Yuji's punches.
Because another soul resides in his body, Yuji learned how to target the soul itself, doing damage to opponents who could normally regenerate from his hits.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
shit.
pink-haired brat was a jujutsu
He punching
prodigy,
niggas' souls
perfect
out?
for Gojo's dream. You see, it's lonely at the top, and Gojo wanted to train a crop of pupils powerful enough to share the burden of reforming Jujutsu society.
Until one fateful battle when Gojo was sealed away and Sukuna took over Yuji's body. Then proceeded to, well, commit that whole mass murder thing he was always going on about.
Yeah, turns out Sukuna is evil. Like, really, totally, completely, irredeemably evil.
And it also turns out that every twist and turn in Yuji's life was orchestrated by the body-hopping sorcerer Kenjaku in
Oh,
order to
shit.
resurrect Sukuna and bring about the curse apocalypse.
In Yuji's eyes, something he was completely responsible for.
You were.
And so, having
I
failed his
mean,
grandfather, Yuji's
technically.
outlook shifted.
No longer would he fight to protect others, but to kill curses.
And after Sukuna hopped bodies into Yuji's best pal Megami, the King of Curses became numero uno on Yuji's shit list.
Yuji's defeated powerful disaster curses like Hanami and Mahito, survived being slammed so hard he cratered the earth, and is
Damn.
comparable to sorcerers like Maki, who tanked getting rammed through entire
Maki is a
mountain
beast.
ranges.
Yuji also learned how to use super advanced abilities like reverse curse technique to heal himself from crazy damage, like getting his torso shredded into chili. Ugh.
And in some other sorcerer's cases, even regrowing lost limbs.
Wow.
Though it takes a lot of energy to regenerate blood, so after going on a cursed object feeding frenzy, he learned how to manipulate his own blood to speed up his healing, or fire it like a blood beam. A poisonous blood beam.
All of that combined made
What, this
Yuji
nigga got,
just tough enough to
both?
finally take on the King of Curses. Although greatly weakened after his victory against Gojo,
Rip. Literally.
Sukuna was still the de facto strongest being alive. But after hitting
So is
With the
Gojo
Black
dead
Flash.
or is he sealed up? Is he dead or is he sealed up, y'all? Is Gojo dead or sealed up? Somebody let me know that. I thought he
Yuji
was sealed.
actually copied Sukuna's main ability.
Gojo's plan all along.
This was Shrine. With it, Yuji can slice apart any surface he touches, an enemy's flesh, the ground beneath him, even the boundary between two souls in one body. Enough hits can even cause those two souls to separate.
Like a souped up version of his normal punches.
Even better, Yuji finally gained access to the most powerful weapon in any sorcerer's arsenal, a domain expansion.
Basically, a pocket dimension created by the sorcerer where their ability will hit no matter what. No contact needed. If you're trapped in Yuji's domain, you're getting sliced to ribbons.
With all his power and training and righteous fury, Yuji severed Sukuna's soul from Megumi's body, freeing his friend from the demon's clutches. But not before offering Sukuna one last chance at redemption.
Which he rejected before dying because, well, evil. Leaving Yuji to grow into one of the most fearsome sorcerers in history.
Turns out the cursed objects that Yuji consumed made him part curse and slowed his
shit.
aging to a
What? So this nigga is a part curse because I guess because he ate all those curses. Crazy.
crawl, giving him decades of training and battle experience.
He's mastered blood manipulation, can pull off black flashes at will, and shredded entire cities apart with Shrine. Just
Wow.
like Gojo and Sukuna before him, he became the strongest.
But what actually makes someone truly strong? For Sukuna, it was the power to stand alone atop all others. But to Yuji, it was the opposite.
The only reason he had survived as long as he had was because of the mercy and sacrifice of his friends.
Oh
So
my
Yuji
gosh,
brought
another
together friends
powerful
and allies,
friendship
new and
story.
old, to create a world eventually free from curses entirely, fulfilling not just Gojo's wish, but his grandfather's as well.
Because if Yuji Itadori was one thing, he was strong.
This nigga's like 80-something years
Wiz,
old.
if there are two truths in this world, two universal constants, it's these. Life sucks and then you die.
Especially for the young boy, Denji.
Who was
Denji.
so poor and unlucky, he doesn't even
I like
know his
Denji,
last
y'all.
name.
He's
With an
accountable, never
alcoholic
mind, I don't
father
know.
forever indebted to the Yakuza, and a diet consisting of whatever garbage he could get his hands on, all Denji had in this world was his dog, Pochita.
Who happened to have a chainsaw sticking out of his
Did
face.
he not notice
really
that?
putting the tear in Terrier.
Pochita wasn't an actual dog, obviously. He was a devil. Monstrous superpowered beings literally from hell that are created by and represent humanity's worst fears. In Pochita's case, literally the personification of chainsaws.
Yo, he's so cute.
Okay, so I seen a death battle with Gojo versus Denji's what was the girl's name? His like teacher, the one that can manipulate all of them. And I think Gojo won that battle, right? So wouldn't that be like the same for Yuji and Denji? Like wouldn't this be like similar? Let's see, because if we're going off the motion of that death battle, then Yuji's got this in the bag.
Dude, who would be afraid of chainsaws? They're the most versatile tool in the world. Perfect for chopping trees, opening cans, massacring your foes.
Apparently, Pochita had no problem with that last part as he and Denji hunted down and killed his devil brethren.
It's a tough job, but when selling your testicles won't pay off your dad's debts,
He sold his
it'll
balls?
do.
That is, until Denji was cornered and forced to learn about those two universal constants.
Oh my gosh.
Life sucks, and then you die.
But sometimes, if you're really unlucky, there's a third option.
Born from his and Pochita's contract, a literal deal with the devil, Pochita would become one with Denji's body in
What the
exchange for
fuck?
Denji to live a happy life.
And so the two fused into a half-human, half-devil hybrid,
nah.
the Chainsaw Man. aka a one-man blood-soaked devil slaying
Look at this
machine.
nigga.
The perfect candidate for the public safety devil hunters, led by this piece of work.
Her,
With
she
nothing
fought
controlling
Gojo.
him but his raging teenage hormones, Denji would battle all of devil kind in the hopes of
What was
one
that?
day getting laid.
And he was a natural.
Hey,
to
oh.
not getting laid.
You see how I stopped in
As
my
the
tracks?
chainsaw
You
man,
can't do that.
Denji can slice through just about anything and generate new chainsaws from any surface of his body.
Or swing him around on massively long chains. Oh man, that's so cool.
It helps that Denji is incredibly powerful, capable of lifting and throwing cars, surviving being blasted through several buildings, and moving way faster than the eye can see.
And if he happens to get torn apart by some ornery devil, no biggie, because he can regenerate from just about anything.
Denji
Wow,
has survived
okay.
being sliced to pieces, having his
Damn.
head torn off, being dipped in demonic stomach acid for hours, and even getting his heart ripped out.
Haven't we all? Chainsaw Man didn't regenerate his heart. Oh no,
What?
his heart regenerated a Chainsaw Man.
This
Even
nigga
separating
hard.
Denji and
What?
Pochita won't stop them. When Denji was stuck in this alternate dimension, he and Pochita still possessed a metaphysical connection.
With their stomachs.
While his healing factor can be overtaxed, all he needs to do is drink some blood and he's back to full health.
And considering that chainsawing devils apart is basically an infinite blood exploit, he almost never runs out.
This
Only
nigga is
limited by the
insane.
violence-induced psychotic frenzy he enters in combat.
Well, he's not actually crazy. Denji might be, okay, definitely is an under-socialized moron led by his dick, but he's surprisingly clever in combat.
Almost always thinking outside the box and coming up with so dumb
He
they're
did with the
brilliant
ball,
strategies to take on devils that should be too strong for him.
In short, Denji was the perfect soldier and was rewarded for his efforts with something that began to resemble a happy life. Aki, the stern older brother, Power, the bratty younger sister, and Makima, his boss,
Makima.
and the girl of his dreams.
That's
All
right.
Denji had to do to finally score with that dead-eyed redhead was to kill the most fearsome devils in existence, like the Typhoon Devil who created
Is
a
he gonna
massive
hit?
hurricane, or the Bomb Devil who could blow up most of a city.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Women always want you to go through She wants this nigga to kill every devil on the planet to just to get some of that. Come on, bro. Like, is it worth it at that point? Is it worth it? Maybe if you can do it, but even if you can, why would you? Anyway, let's
Or the
continue.
Gun Devil.
Imagine being able to build
Let's
an app with your
continue.
name on it.
Let's continue, y'all, because that's nuts. Did they agree to that, or
Travel around the world and kill over 1 million people in about 5 minutes.
But, plot twist, he had to kill Makima too, because she was secretly the Control Devil.
See what I
one
mean?
of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Everything she told Denji was a lie. The happy life he created, the
She
family
toxic.
he made,
She
all of it was
toxic.
designed to be torn down.
All
toxic,
with
bro.
one goal, to force Denji to break his contract with Pochita and become her servant. Order 66ing every devil she didn't like. But when Denji did break, Pochita took over.
Now, Pochi might look cute and cuddly, but the Chainsaw Devil is one of the strongest and scariest dudes in the universe.
Okay.
Capable of tearing through hordes of devil hybrids like nothing.
More than enough to give Denji his opening to beat Makima by
Oh,
cutting
shit.
her up into sashimi and eating her whole.
What?
A very similar solution to the Chainsaw Devil's most powerful ability.
Anything
eating
Pochita
niggas?
eats gets deleted from existence. Yeah, like it never happened in the first place. World War II? Gone. AIDS? Nada. Nuclear frickin' bombs? A light, tasty afternoon snack, thank you very much. Forgive me, chainsaws. I knew not your power.
He also ate the Death Devil.
He's
Yes,
just
Denji
eating everything.
ate death, which means no one on Earth could die.
Oh, you
What
think that's
the
messed
fuck?
up? Let's talk about his next romance, Asa.
A sweet, shy, awkward girl, perhaps Denji's one true love, except for the fact that she shares a body with Makima's sister, Yoru, the War Devil.
Who herself is in love with the greatest warmonger of them all, the United States of America.
And Yoru was determined to use
What
her
the
love of the
fuck?
USA to drown the world in a ceaseless hurricane of blood.
Denji,
Come on,
buddy,
bro.
you ever considered maybe switching to guys or something? Because every single woman you meet has tried to kill you.
Exactly.
It was in
What is
Denji's
his type?
climactic battle with the War Devil that his and Pochita's bond finally matured, giving Denji full control of the Chainsaw Devil's power. A kind of Denji man, I guess.
Which he used to kick the War Devil's ass. And she was no joke. strong enough to shoot Pochita from across the globe with a near light speed 2-ton bullet from the goddamn Statue of Liberty.
Damn.
Better yet, Yoru was so powerful she turned Oregon into a sword. Yes, the state of Oregon. Crumple the entire landmass into a blade, fly it over to Japan, and swing it at Denji. And he matched its power.
She also threw the American flag at him. The one on the moon. You know, the moon in space. In seconds. And he dodged it.
With the whole world literally
What is
falling
this
apart,
anime?
Pochita realized that becoming Chainsaw
Is this
Man
an
made
manga?
Denji's dream for a normal life impossible.
Something Denji was always too stubborn and selfish to realize until it was too late.
So Pochita did what any good dog would do. Eat himself and erase the Chainsaw Devil from existence, creating a new world without him and leaving Denji just Denji.
But maybe all this time, Denji was enough. Being Chainsaw Man could not save his loved ones, but being Denji could.
Because, sure, life sucks and then, yeah, you'll die. But while you're stuck in between, chasing your dreams with your buds can help make life worth living.
What is this power friendship shit that they have going
All right,
on?
the battle's about to start.
I got shit, I don't know now. I got Yuji, yo. I want to say Yuji.
Oh man. Oh no. You're
Hold on, because most of my death battle predictions that I've predicted have been wrong, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If you go back and look at all my death battles through the channel that I've reacted to, I probably got maybe one right at the most. But this one, I'm getting right, y'all. This one, I'm predicting Yuji to be the winner based off of past death battle shit with Gojo and the girl that Yuji's working for. I keep forgetting her name. It's not lapsing in my brain. But I got Yuji. Y'all, 20 push-ups on camera live if I fuck this up. Yuji.
fine. You're fine. This wasn't my fault.
I've never felt such weird cursed energy like his before.
Say your prayers.
Okay, Yuji, come on, let's do this.
You're a chainsaw curse?
Oh no! I'm the hero doll! Kicker of asses! Magnet to chicks! Half man, half devil! Chainsaw Man!
Damn, you see this nigga hit. What?
Chainsaw instant death!
Okay, well, alright. Bro, come on. What? What's happening? Damn.
Pink hair, punk ass bitch!
You called him a punk ass bitch. So they both got regeneration. Almost got him. I don't think Denji can
Wait
beat
for
him.
I
Okay.
realized you had two cursed energy sources in one body, so I separated them. Speaking of,
Oh shit. Okay, this is chainsaw. Ooh.
Crap!
Come on, Yuji.
domain expansion.
Oh yeah, it's over with.
You messed up, baby!
You ain't your domain,
Our
bro.
brothers! You'll never keep us apart!
Is it not working? There we go. Ooh-wee.
Domain expansion.
What?
Finally got you to stop moving! See? We can be smart too, huh?
Punk ass bitch.
Oh shit.
Trying.
Oh my god. Oh shit. This nigga walking through it. I don't know now, you. this shit looking like it's like tougher than I thought.
A human and a curse. Brothers. You don't see that every day.
Yuji, are you dying?
All right, Pochita. I wonder if that burger place is still open.
What? I lose
KO!
the death
If
battle
Yuji
every
Itadori was
fucking
one
time.
thing, he was strong. Just not strong enough today.
Let's break this down into 4 chapters: their speed, skill, abilities, and power.
First off, who was faster?
Yuji's greatest speed feat is the Black Flash. In order to apply cursed energy within 1 microsecond of a strike, Yuji would have to move and react at over 900
Denji
times the
was
speed of sound.
faster.
Insanely fast. But remember that time Denji dodged that
Yeah,
flag
I
that
knew
Yoru
that.
summoned from the
I
moon?
caught that.
You know,
Denji
the
was
one that's
faster.
over 200,000 miles away?
Considering Denji's position
this is
from
crazy,
start
guys.
to impact, all while in the midst of a fast-paced battle, this must have
Oh,
happened
yeah,
in a
20
matter of
push-ups?
seconds.
Oh,
We'll
hell
lowball it
no.
and say 10. Though it'd probably have to be faster to use against Denji in a fight.
This means the flag must have been moving over 12% the speed of light.
Over 100 times faster than the Black
Yeah.
Flash.
Now, Yuji has gotten significantly stronger since his adolescence, but we know for a fact that in Jujutsu Kaisen, relativistic speeds are something humanity has explicitly not yet achieved.
So it's pretty clear that Denji takes speed.
However, Yuji has made a career out of going up against enemies far out of his league by relying on his skill.
And what a career it's been! He defeated the King of Curses all before he was even an adult, and he continued to train and master his jujutsu techniques for decades.
Whereas Denji, while certainly a clever, unorthodox fighter, would often get by due to his sheer stubbornness and
fuck did
durability
Denji
more
win
than
this,
anything
y'all?
else.
With Yuji's greater experience and martial
They
arts
just threw a
combined, he
whole-
was
a
definitely the
monkey
more
wrench in my
skilled
shit.
fighter.
What wasn't as clear-cut was who had the better abilities.
Specifically, how
great
well
until
they
the
can
end.
cut each other and how well they can heal from being cut. So I guess it's their cut ability.
Both could survive pretty insane wounds, though Denji's devil healing factor was superior.
The most Yuji has ever healed were some big slashes against his stomach.
And while other similarly powerful sorcerers like Gojo could regenerate lost limbs, Denji could regenerate almost all of his body from a single cord pull.
Yeah.
That being said, Yuji's soul targeting attacks have done lasting damage against those with superior healing like Mahito.
Not just that, but literally splitting two
I'm
souls
just
apart.
dumbfounded,
That's
y'all.
how he beat Sukuna, and he could potentially do the same thing to break apart Denji and Pochita.
However, it's not so simple. Sukuna was already severely weakened at the time, and it took Yuji several hits to separate him and Megumi.
And on top of that, even if Denji and Pochita were split up, we know they keep a metaphysical connection when apart. In fact, they were split up when they were fighting Makaba, and they had no problem rejoining. No reason they couldn't do it again here.
However, Denji's healing factor isn't unlimited. He'll need blood to heal eventually, and the range and speed of Yuji's slashes would force Denji to tank them to get up close.
Even if he could, Yuji's healing factor wouldn't last nearly as long against Denji's chainsaws. But then Yuji could back off, Denji chase him, and so on.
Like an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object, neither had a clear edge in cut ability.
So what it ultimately came down to was power. Who could do the most damage and wear the other guy down first?
Yuji slicing apart an entire city is one of the most impressive feats in all of Jujutsu Kaisen. By measuring the clouds of dust created in his attack's wake, we can estimate he launched over 5.5 million tons of debris into the air.
Okay.
That kind of force is equivalent to over 3 megatons of TNT, comparable to a hydrogen bomb.
But unfortunately for Yuji, while he could cut apart a city, Denji was Oregon level.
The state of Oregon is the
Yeah.
9th largest in the Union by total area, nearly 100,000 square miles. By estimating its volume, Yoru compressed a mass weighing over 750 trillion
y'all.
tons. One swing from that sword would hit with an energy of over 30,000 megatons of TNT.
Which is like 10,000 hydrogen bombs. And not only did Denji survive a swing,
I'm not
he
sure,
straight up
y'all.
overpowered
I'm not sure
it.
about this.
That's insanely strong, but not inconsistent. Like
got
the
a
time
bone to pick
Yoru
with
fired
Death
that
Battle, man.
globe-spanning near-light-speed bullet from the Statue of Liberty.
Sure, Yuji's citywide dismantle was done casually, but so was Yoru crumpling Oregon. Yuji's dismantles would need to be 1,000,000% stronger to do significant
That's
damage
crazy.
to Denji.
Especially with Denji's OP healing factor too.
Denji takes the final edge in power. All Denji needed was one good hit to finish the fight, and with his far greater speed, it was only a matter of time.
What can I say, Yuji? Denji's just got that dog in him.
The winner is Denji, the Chainsaw Man.
I did not see this